Hey guys, it's Kugli again with another ROM review, and this time I've got the Tipsy OS final for the OnePlus 3, so stay tuned for that. So guys, the Tipsy OS is another ROM from Team Ground Zero ROMs, and well, their description on their Google Plus page is amazing. They made a ROM in the spare time they were waiting for the other ROMs, that is Valdez and Ground Zero ROM, to compile, and that's amazing. That's really cool. This one is based on Slim ROM, and that is a hell of a great ROM to be a ROM based on, because it is smooth, it is fast, it is awesome performing, and it does have great battery life. So let's get started and see if it actually ticks off all those checks. Let's go to the settings menu. In the settings menu, in the about phone page, you can see it is Tipsy. You can see that. Features at a glance, you can go to their GitHub page and check that. There is updates available, which I haven't used it. So now this is their last or final version, updated to November security patches for people who still use this one. There you can see model is Tipsy OnePlus 3. If you are someone who is tipsy, well, this will be great addition to your ROM. November 6 security patches, so that is the main version or main reason this ROM has been updated to 6.9.7. That is the final version, at least for now, before Oreo is released. SLN status is enforcing. Now this is Nougat ROM, if you're not, so that you are not mistaken, just keep that in mind. This ROM is a very feature-rich ROM. Now, if you take Slim ROM, which is not a very feature-rich ROM, but it does have enough features to keep you entertained. But add it with all the features that you would ever need, and this is the ROM which you will get. So that does work out really well. All the stuff works out in other features, so I'm going to get to that later. Let's go to the features now. First of all, almost all the features are inside this option, which is Tipsy options, Tavern, and we have power menu options which you can customize from here. Expanded desktop is available. Animation can be customized from here. Even toast animation and scrolling cache can be enabled or disabled. LCD density can also be customized from here, so you have to go here and change the stock LCD density. This is an older implementation but still available. Tipsy wallpapers are available, where you can take any of these wallpapers and use it. In the lock screen options, you do have weather option, which is great to have, which does work out really well. Double tap on this lock screen for sleeping, so that does work out. Colors and font can be customized for lock screen. Lock screen items can also be customized. It does have lock screen battery info, which does work out really well. Status bar options, you do have clock style, which is normal stuff which you will find in any other feature-rich ROM. Battery options are available, and I have selected battery text because I was using in Substrate theme, namely pitch black, so that goes good with text. You do have a battery symbol, show battery status, and the blink. All that is available, which does work out. Quick setting styles are available, you can customize here. The weather can also be customized here if you are someone who's going to use weather here, so that does work out. Brightness slider by external icon, layout can be customized. There's no customization for small quick setting layout, but that's pretty much it. Traffic indicators can also be enabled, which you can customize. Status bar items, you can customize that. It does also have ULT, which is one of my favorite features. I really like that. Status bar weather temperature can also be enabled if you want that. Notifications options, now it does have ticker, which I have enabled right now. You can customize it. Oddly enough, the color scheme of this one is that yellowish color of beer, I guess. That color is available. You can customize to whatever you want. Now it does have heads-up display, but it does not have options to customize the heads-up display durations. So that is a little bit of a problem. At least that's personal though. Most people won't even notice that. Apart from that, battery bar options are available. You can customize that. Battery bar is available. Carrier label customization is also available if you are someone who wants that. Double tap to sleep is available on the status bar, which you can customize. Tipsy logo can also be enabled if you need that. In the navigation option, button options are available, where you have playback button control and also volume rocker wake. Now, nothing much else with the volume rocker, but that is to be expected on a slim base. In the multitasking, it does have gesture anywhere. If you are someone who still uses that, you will be pleased to know that. App circle bar is available, which is great. Recent bar can also be customized. Now, being a slim based ROM, you do have option to use slim recent menu or slim recent slider. I personally found that to be a little bit counterproductive, so I'm still back on the normal AOSP recent menu or the recent overview page, so you can have that. It also has Omni Switch, which is great for people who use that. screenshot option can also be customized. You have the full screenshot or track selection, whichever you like. Now, being a slim ROM, it also has a few personalization options. You can, as I've already said, you can enable slim ROM or slim reason from here, and that does work out really well. Should not be any issues with that. I personally found this one to be much more intuitive than the other one. In the navigation options, you can enable navigation bar, and this is the slim style navigation bar with slim dim. You can customize that. You can do a lot of things with this. I personally never used this, so I can't really talk too much about it. Hardware button customization is available with the back key, home key, and app switch key, so you can customize it for normal press, long press, and double tap. Now, I have set my double tap to turn off the screen, but being a slim style option available, it's not DUI. So there is a little bit of delay whenever you try and do that. So as you can see, I tried to double tap the home button, but it did not sleep. Now if I double tap again, it's going to sleep. And there has been a few issues. Now I have single tapped this one. That was supposed to open up this app menu, and now it does. There is a little bit of delay, but I mean, slim reason or slim ROM has always had that issue, so not gonna get too much into that. Now apart from that, in the display options, it does have a few options here. So you enable ambient display. Now ambient display is my favorite ambient display, which is the DOS option available with slim ROMs. You can customize that. It just works out. I really like this one. And also there is dashboard options. You can customize the number of columns available in the settings menu. Suggestions can be enabled or disabled. Ambient display can be enabled or disabled from here also, so that does work out. Prevent accidental wake up does work out really well. So yeah. Now there is this here is the night light theme, so you can customize. There is a Tipsy beer theme, so that is yellow and black. You can customize that. It works out really well, so you can see that is really radioactive yellow. I mean, there's customization. And there's also GZR red retro, which is another color. It is a red and black. You can customize these things, or you can just go with OMS and have all of them working correctly out of the box. So that also is an option available. Now apart from that, there are a few options available. Nothing much though. Most of the other stuff will be same as what you would see in any other Nougat based ROM. Notification options, swap slider is available, and I have swapped it because I like the normal options. These are all the options which are available in the slider menu, so some people do want to know that. In the security options, you do have quick unlock, but as I personally would have liked, it has a pin like selector, so it does not automatically select that. If you have a pin which is more than 4, and 4 is the minimum, so if you have something which is more than 4, you need to select it here so that it doesn't just lock you out of it. So that's something there. It does have app ops if you are wondering. You can customize that. You can disable wake locks and all that from here if you don't want that. And that is it in the features section. As I've already said, this is a lot of features to take in, but as I said, this is still a little bit less than something like AEX ROM, which I consider to be an 8 out of 10 for feature section. I'm gonna give it a 7.5 for features here. Now comes the battery life. The battery life has been pretty good for me. Battery life, the active drain is nothing to write home about. I got about 16 to 17% of active drain, which is not great, but it's not too big either. But for the most part, it's acceptable. But the idle drain was about 1.2%, in the neighborhood of 1.2%, which is great. I did not think this ROM would have that with all these features, but it pulled through, which is something which I really like. I'm gonna give it a 7 out of 10 for battery life. Now the performance of the ROM. The performance of the ROM is great. If you have seen my last review for slim ROM usually does get a lot better with performance, or the score is pretty good. You can see 147,326. The average I received was about 145,278, which is still a 7 out of 10 for performance. Now the stability of the ROM. The stability of the ROM is great. I didn't really have an issue with many things. There has been a few areas where I felt there is an issue, such as camera. Now I will combine that with this one. I've had issues where I was trying to record video and it just didn't record. It was taking photographs real fast and real no problem, but it couldn't take videos at the time. So you can see can't start video recording. I'm not really sure why that is. That is a huge problem which I've faced with this ROM, which I'm not really sure if you can even get past of that. Now as a quick note, it's only with the camera there which is causing problem. You can take videos with other third-party applications, and that works out really well, so you don't need to worry about that. It's only the stock camera application which is causing that issue for me. I'm not really sure why though, and I don't really have an explanation for that, but for the most part, I have to dock a little bit of point. I'm gonna give it 5 out of 10 for stability. Now comes the camera itself, and I have, as I have already said, camera is great. It is line-edge camera. It does have a lot of options available. Works out really well, no issues as a whole. It takes photographs, no problem. But the video is still an issue which I have had. Again, I have to dock a little bit of point for that. I'm gonna give it a 5 out of 10 for camera. Now comes the aesthetics of the ROM. The aesthetics of the ROM is great. As you can see, I have been using a custom theme for this one, and that font is reminiscent right now, and that is what you're seeing here. The font is Oswald, if you don't know, from Pitch Black theme. I was using Pitch Black, no issues with that, and also it does have a color engine which does work out really well. I'm gonna give it a 7 out of 10 for aesthetics. Now comes the overall experience, and as I've already said, the overall experience is great. I really liked and enjoyed using this ROM as my daily driver for 2 days or so, whichever I have used it. It's a very good daily driver. Just that camera issue is the one which is causing me to not use it. It has all the features which I need, and then some. It's really cool. I had to give it a 7 out of 10. I would have given it an 8 if not for that camera issue, so 7 out of 10 it is. So there you have it. Let me show you guys the boot animation, which is pretty cool. And here is the boot animation for Tipsy, or ROM, OS, whatever you want to call one of these. It's great. It's more of a flamboyant boot animation than the minimal material style boot animation that we get. But hey, it works. So guys, there you have it. That is Tipsy OS. Now, by the way, this ROM comes with Nova Launcher. I installed the Prime and put in my own settings here, so that's what you're seeing right now. So that's just how it is. And yeah, I guess that should be it about the ROM then. The final score is going to be 6.373056995, and that means it's gotta get a 6.4 out of 10. The things which is dragging it down is the camera, and that's almost all it is. It's just because of the camera that it got a lower score than what it was supposed to have. But it is a quick aftermarket fix. Yeah, if you want to use Gcam, I know that would work out really well, so you don't really need to worry about that. But in all, it is a very good ROM which will make a really good daily driver, even though this was just a time pass for the developers. So yeah, kudos to the developers. So yeah, I guess how much you said about the ROM then. Hope you guys like the video. Please share, subscribe, and like the video if you found it useful. See you guys next time. Bye.